block perhaps that you have is that you already know everything that is needed to know in order to transform your life. And has any sort of shift happened? Has there been any experience of transformation with you or for you, or anything that you notice? Any huge happening in your life?
Not huge, not a huge thing. I just, small things.
I know of some adjustments that you made based on your assessment of me, or that there might be somebody that knows something you don't know.
Yes. Yes, that had, so there has been small shifts, but no big, huge transformation. And so that's the know-it-all. And is that also the same
That's
thing
the
as the
know-it-all
controlling?
right there, yeah. You see, when you got finished there, you said, so that's the know-it-all. Says who?
Well, there was kind of like a little questioning.
Well,
that's
all right,
the
now,
know-it-all.
when is there going to not be kind of like a question and an actual question?
Is that the know-it-all?
Is that the know-it-all? What is the difference there? You said the first one is a statement of fact.
I thought I knew the
know-it-all,
answer.
yeah. And the other one is that the
actual
know-it-all?
question.
Now, the other problem with that is, in a certain sense, I just corrected you. Or not in a certain sense, I actually did correct you. So from the place of correction, is that a question then? If I questioned you, if I corrected you to make sure that it was a question, is it a question from you then?
No.
No, because you didn't verbally. So if there's anything that I perhaps don't say enough of and I don't talk enough about with people, is the value and the importance of linguistics, of speaking. It's both our greatest detriment and our greatest creation. Just consider where the planet would be without linguistics, without the ability to speak with one another. So it's the greatest discovery, if you will, or the greatest thing we as human beings have invented, I say, or created. And also, at the same time, as with everything that's that way, it's equally and also our greatest nemesis, because the invention of it is the being stuck in it. Now we are stuck in it. So if in that particular instance, when I corrected you, if you will, from saying that's my problem to saying, well, is that my problem? A very effective way for you to have handled that would have been, yes, yeah, I see that now. You took me all the way from making a statement, I did, yes, to having a question, and I did that, yes. Now this is supposedly something that you would have said that would have made a difference there. So now let me pose this question from myself. Is that where I'm missing it? Do you see the tininess of what I'm doing?
Yes.
It's very difficult to do what I just did.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Yes, and I don't know
I took
if
the
I
question away
get
from you,
that,
then I gave you the question back, then I took it away from you again and said, now ask the question. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
The reason for the importance of that is because I took you all the way back to the place where it's an actual question, rather than leaving you at the place where I corrected you. So you see, if you ask a question from a place of being corrected, then that's not your question, is it?
Right, I was just giving
Right,
you
you were
what
just
you
agreeing with me and say, yeah, okay. But if you take what I've said, you say, oh yeah, and you move back from that, and then you say, okay, now allow me to ask that question again, or allow me to ask a new question. Then you have taken it for yourself to a new question. And now that takes a sharp mind, or it takes someone willing to be inquisitive and willing to find out something. Find it out, not learn it, not so that the next time you talk, you might not be made to look bad.